Hi, morning. Today is leg day. I was going to do 100 work reps today. First work set was 100 kilograms for 16. That's not max reps for me. I can probably do 30 with 100 kilograms, but it works out for my OCD maths to get 100, because what I'm going to do is 100 kilograms for 16, 115 for 8 sets of 8, 64, so that's 80, and then 2 sets of 10 with 100 to finish off. There's my 100. So it just works out. It's also a good warm-up, so that's 16. I explained the 8 times 8 a bit more. The 8 times 8 is a hypertrophy protocol, so muscle growth protocol, made famous by a guy called Vince Gironda, who used to have a gym out in Hollywood. He used to train Clint Eastwood, Sylvester Stallone, Larry Scott, who was the first Mr. Olympia, and various other people, famous people. He was the original trainer to the stars. Quite an unconventional guy. His book, Unleashing the Wild Physique, which was published in, I don't know, possibly 86, was heavily influential in my training. I used to do every exercise in that book. I've still got it. It's worth hundreds of pounds now, that book, because it's out of print. But it's a great protocol, 8 by 8. You're not using, obviously, your maximum weight, because you're getting 64 reps with it. But it's a grind, and you have to, it's mentally quite tough. Because 64 reps with, a reasonable weight, it's 115 kilograms, so not heavy, but, I've done 7 sets so far. I've filmed sets 6 and 7 because the other protocol I'm using is something called Compensatory Acceleration. This was made famous by a guy called Fred Hatfield, Dr. Fred Hatfield, also known as Dr. Squat, so that probably tells you his favourite powerlifting movement. He was a powerlifter, a very famous guy, made famous really for his squat endeavours. Written quite a few books, very intelligent bloke. Compensatory acceleration is you're trying to move that weight as fast as you possibly can. Sometimes it won't look as if you're moving that weight very fast because of the weight, but in your mind and in your actions, you are trying to move that weight as fast as you can. You're trying to create as much force as possible. Force is mass times acceleration. So at the bottom of the squat, where you're at your weakest and you're at the most disadvantaged leverage wise, if you impart 100 kilograms of force to get the bar moving, or 115 kilograms as I'm using to get that bar moving, at that bottom position, and then halfway up where you're at a much more advantageous leverage position, you're still only imparting 115 kilograms to that bar, you're wasting. You could do more effectively. So, and the way to do more is to impart acceleration into that bar by by creating force. So what you'll see me doing, and the first set, which is set number 6, it does look as if I'm moving the bar fairly quickly, and I am. I'm trying to, as I come out of the bottom, I'm trying to accelerate as fast as I can, to the point where the bar almost becomes weightless at the top, because I've imparted so much momentum to the bar. Set 7, which I filmed from the rear angle, I am trying to move the bar as fast as I can, but it doesn't look as fast. Clearly getting fatigued. Trying to move the bar as fast as you can, but obviously when you're fatigued, trying to impart that much force gets more difficult. So whilst I'm trying to move that bar as quickly as I possibly can, it doesn't look that quick. It doesn't look any quicker than a normal squat. But I'm going to do set 8 shortly, and then I'm going to finish off with 2 sets of 10 with 100, and that'll be the workout for the day for legs. No hamstrings today. They're getting hammered on deadlifts at the moment, so I'm not going to do hammies today. So what you're looking for really on the videos is the speed I'm trying to move the bar. Certainly on the first one, taken from the side angle, you can see how quickly that bar is moving. Right, last set.